These people are here. All right. Ronnie Rohrbeck, you're going to be on deck. But right now, coming to stage is Tim Roche. Hey.
All right. I think Asian massage parlors are undercover sperm banks. Run by the Chinese Communist Party. Harvesting genetics from Americans all across the country, one happy ending at a time. If you thought 23andMe was sketch, wait till you learn about 23andChi. Can you imagine when we do go to war with China one day and we get to the battlefield and it's just a bunch of other Americans there? And we have to kill them, they look like just like us? Wouldn't that be the most Asian war ever? I like Spotify Year in Review, where it shows me all my favorite tunes of the year. And I think they should do it with all the photos and videos on your phone. So it shows you, stack ranks your spank bank. Where it's like, Tim, did you know you looked at this video of you and your ex fucking 25 times last year? Want to share with your family and friends? I'm getting old. I'm turning 40 this year. And I'm entering my final form as a Florida man here. I'm in my Jimmy Buffett, Tommy Bahama phase. I know I'm wearing Vans now, but a year from now they'll be Crocs and I'll have a nipple ring. Geography is kind of the only way you can explain what's happening here. I was born in Florida near the swamp. I grew up in Virginia where I learned all my racism. And then I moved to California where I smoked pounds of pot. And I moved here to Texas 5 years ago. And as you can imagine, when I landed, everyone was like, "Don't California my Texas, boy." I think Texas has a bunch of natural defense mechanisms against California. I think, one, we've got the heat. I love telling Californians that it was over 100 degrees 90 days in a row here. We have the bugs, we have mosquitoes, tarantulas, scorpions, cockroaches, all within the city limits. And last but not least, and most importantly, our abortion laws. I know, there's a Planned Parenthood next door, and it's really distracting with all those screaming kids in the dumpster. But I'm telling you, this 4-week law is like kryptonite to Californians. You can either have a bunch of extra black and brown kids running around or $1 million studio apartments. It's your choice. Speaking of choice, I made one of the worst choices of my life about 12 years ago. I adopted a pit bull on Craigslist. Which sounds like I saved them of a life of sex trafficking. But what it really did was taught me a lot about my whiteness and what it's like to be a black man in America. Even as a puppy, I'd walk this dog down the street, and I'd see a lady, I'd wave and smile, and she would beeline it across the street. I might even come around the corner with my dog, and she would jump and turn and hold her purse like my little puppy pit bull might steal it from her hands. Even black people are scared of my dog, which is kind of like a superpower. But you know who loves pit bulls? Crazy white tatted girls. Crazy white tatted girl will run across the street and be like, "Oh my gosh, who saved who?" And just as she goes to pet him, I'll be, hey, he bites. And she's like, "I like the pain." And I bite back. I always thought having a dog would get me a crazy amount of pussy, but it just got me crazy pussy. And I can't wait for this dog to die so I can never put my dick in crazy again and I can reclaim my whiteness. Thank you very much.
He didn't tell you his dog's name was Crazy. You left that part out. I like how much you relate